just concluded the 79th session of the UN General Assembly in New York, which is an annual feature with rhythmic clarity and attended by heads of state and high-ranking functionaries of member countries, have thrown up a few Africa-centric issues and challenges. TrendsNAfrica.com and our allied platform Africa4U have been capturing the highlights of the events at the General Assembly and other related sessions. Our editorial for the first fortnight of October also attempts to critically examine the major takeaways of the UNGA and how they meet the expressed wish list of Africa, which, going by the collective opinion of the heads of state of the continent, have been consistently overlooked. There has been a high-pitched demand for additional seats for Africa in the UN Security Council to play a decisive role in the tidings of the organization, which has a rich legacy and potential to act as a strong source for the balanced development of the member countries based on equality. We strongly endorse the view that the UN has to be reimagined and reforms have to be carried out to make it more representative and to echo the development needs of all countries, irrespective of the financial clout and powers they wield in deciding the course of geopolitical equations. Should that be restored by granting more seats in the Security Council to the continent, where a majority of the least developed countries coexist with a string of developing countries, which are also facing the pangs of underdevelopment and destitution? Overexploitation of the natural resources of the country, devastating climatic changes interspersed with floods and droughts, natural calamities, occurrences of contagious diseases at regular intervals, absence of a proper social infrastructure that keeps education and healthcare away from most of its inhabitants, the onslaught of high inflation and unemployment, and to top it, mounting debt burden, are stark realities staring the continent of 1.3 billion people with the youngest demographic profile. While reasons for the persistent backwardness can be traced back to its dark colonial legacy and the exploitative systems that are built around it, the continent's political players have to introspect whether they are doing their might to eradicate these governance ills. Political instability in some of the countries, both in sub-Saharan Africa and North Africa, lack of faith in democratic norms, relentless efforts to clinch to power using unlawful means, happenings of coups in some countries, conscious effort to stifle dissent, and a host of other lacunae retard the growth process. What should be the future agenda of Africa? That is the central theme that our platforms, TrendsNAfrica.com and Africa4U, have been highlighting since our inception over 7 years ago. Please make reading our informed articles and opinions a daily habit and support us to give you more quality and broad-based news and views.